Today we've got factoring linear expressions. So a factor is when you write a number as a product of its factors, So basically you break the number down. And a monomial is an expression that's just simply a number or a variable or a product of the number and variable. All right, so I'll give you some examples here. Boom, there's examples of monomials. So 4x and 12x, we need to find the GCF. The GCF is the greatest common factor. I know, it's been a while. So here's the deal. We need to factor these all out. There's 4x, there's 12x. So I'm not going to go through how to factor because that's old school stuff. You know how to do that. So if I factor 4, it's going to be 2 times 2, and then I just have the 1x. If I factor 12, 2 times 2 times 3 times x. So now, what do they have in common? They both have that 2 in common. They have that 2 in common, and they have the x in common. So I have 2 times x, or 4x is my greatest common factor of those two monomials. So do the same thing, but with two different numbers here. I've got 18a and 20ab. So 18a, if I break that down, sorry, it kind of looks like a Q. 18a, I'm going to have 2 times 3 times 3 times a. And then 20ab, I've got 2 times 5. Oops, I forgot one in there. Hold on a second. Alright, sorry. 2 times 2 times 5. Forgot a 2, sorry. Times a times b. Let me check. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. Good. Alright. So then, what do they have in common? They have that 2 in common. And they have that a in common. That's it. Nothing else. So I've got 2 times a, which is simply 2a, is my greatest common factor. Nothing else. All right, we're going to be looking at a lot more of those tomorrow in class. All right, we also need to talk about factored form. This is an algebraic expression written as the product of its factors. All right, fun stuff here. So, factored form examples. I've got 3x plus 9. I need to factor that. So what I need to do is I need to factor out anything that they might have in common. So this is easy for me because 3 is a prime number. So the only thing that goes into 3 is 3 and 1. So does 3 go into 9? Yes, it does. So guess what? Those are both factors. So we're going to kind of pull that out. So I'm going to pull that out and say 3. And now what am I multiplying it by? What's the product? 3 times what? This is where you have to kind of think backwards. 3 times what gives you x? Well, 3 times x gives you 3x. And then 3 times what gives you positive 9? 3 times a positive 3. There we go. We've factored that out. All right. Same thing with 12x plus 7. All the numbers that go into 12, let's see. 2, nope, doesn't go into 7. 3, nope, doesn't go into 7. 4, nope, doesn't go into 7. And 6, nope, doesn't go into 7. All right, well, let's move on to the variable. Does that have a x? No, it doesn't. So guess what? This cannot be factored. They do not have anything in common, so that is as good as it gets. You cannot do anything more with that. All right, we are going to look at all of this factored form tomorrow. It's a little bit easier to talk in person in class, so we're going to do that then. All right, I will see you then.